Hi everybody, this is Pam with Jesusjunkjournals, and I'm going to continue on with this series of tag making that I'm doing on these tags where there's one scripture for each book of the Bible. And today I'm going to do some more, I think, scrapping, but this time instead of putting it on a separate piece of paper, I'm going to try doing it directly on the backs of these. I did the other ones on separate pieces of paper because I felt like it gave me more control, and if I didn't like it I could keep it apart. But I'm going to go ahead and, since I did that, I feel more confident to just directly do some scrapping. So I'm going to do that on some of these big ones, and I'm going to go back and use my regular matte gel, and I'll just probably fast forward through some of this. Okay, I'm going to stop with the Frankenpaper making and let these dry, and then we will come back and see what we've got and work from there. Okay, these are dry, and I forgot that I wanted to use spray, so I started to cut one out. I don't know if this is going to make a difference or not. Here it is. Started to cut that out. So I want to use some sprays, and I want to stamp it a little bit. So let me get my stamps. I was just talking with a friend of mine. We were talking about how it's just one of the fun things about crafting is organizing. A lot of people enjoy that part of it. I do, and reorganizing and trying to come up with the best working arrangement, work spot, workplace. And, you know, we just keep rearranging and rearranging, trying to get it just a little bit better. So here are some ones I got. These are other ones I got from Dayspring that are Christian ones. Here's one that says, "Throw off all that hinders." That's a good one. So there's one for the medium size. And let's see, what else do I have that I like? There's one that says "Grace," really big. I like that one a lot. Grace. And actually the one that stuck to it I like too, just happens to be, it's Abide. That's a good one too. So I'm going to put those together. And let's see, oh, I need one for my small one. So I like this little leaf a lot. I think I'll use that. And I guess that'll do it for now. So I'm going to use those just because I like to have a little bit of variety of techniques and things that we can do. So I'm going to use this leaf. I'm just going to kind of fill in some of the blank spots maybe with it. And of course I don't have to use it on every single place, but and it might be better to even go back and do it after I cut them into tags so I know it's going to go where I want it to. Okay, and then clean it off on my little, this is getting pretty interesting with all these stamps too. And then this one is a little bigger, "Throw off all that hinders." So let's see if I can get it somewhere where it will read, because this is pretty busy. Might fit. Let's see if it'll, I don't know if it'll read, if it'll be on the, okay, that's readable, and I think that'll be on the tag. I'm just going to use that one twice. That's enough. And then the big one, "Grace and Abide." I don't know if it'll fit on there, but I don't know that it'd end up on one single tag, which it needs to. It might, I don't know if it'll show there or not. We'll see. I guess I could do this. didn't really do too well, did it? Kind of. I guess you'll be able to tell what it's supposed to say. And I think I'll do one at a time. See if I can fit Grace on. It's a little bit better. Let me clean it off on this. And then I'll try Abide by itself. And down here it could use some, so I'm gonna be on the back of Listen. Okay. All right, so I think that okay. That's enough for my stamping, I think. Okay, I am back and I put my stamps away and I got carried away. I found a couple other stamps, so I put loved in a couple spots and this little love, 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 love stamp. And I think that was it. Oh, in my Abide, under Abide, I had a separate stamp that said In Me, so I went back and put the In Me underneath Abide on a couple places. Yeah, right there. So a little bit more stamping that I did off camera. So now I'm going to do some sprays. And the other day, I hadn't done it in so long, I forgot what I had, but I had a whole other box of these Lindy's. These are beautiful, these Lindy's sprays. So I'm going to use those. This one, Red Hot Poker Orange. The sprayer doesn't work if I remember right. So I'm going to use these just because they're different from what I used the other time. And what I'm kind of taking a chance on these bleeding through. Hopefully my gel mat has sealed it well enough. I'm also going to use the Dazzling Diamonds, which is like a clear that I used the other time that helps it spread out more. So you always want to shake it sideways if you can remember, not up and down. Get all your mica to blend off the bottom before you spray it. And if it won't spray, like I know my orange is not going to, you just pour it on and move it around with whatever means you can. I'm going to use this spray to make it move around a little bit more, so I'll show you. Okay, so I've got that one all shook up, and I know it's not going to spray, so I'm just going to go ahead and pour some out, hopefully just a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit more than I thought, but, and then I'm just going to like dip this in that, and then I'm going to take my Dazzling Diamonds, which is like a clear, and spray it on there. See how it makes it run and go further. And this has mica in it too, so it will shimmer. And I'll let that sit there for a second and get back to this one. I'm going to go ahead and blot this up a little bit more. And I'm letting it, so if it drips, it's going to drip onto this other paper, so I don't waste it. And any blobs, you just hit it with that clear. Okay, set that over here. And then one more time, I'm going to blot this orange. That mica settles super fast, so you have to keep spraying it. And you just keep rotating it and turning it. Okay, now this one, oh dear, did that suck through? Yes, it did. Oh well. That's just the way it goes sometimes. So I'm just going to keep spinning it around. And so it goes to different spots. See what I'll show you what I mean here. Let me get it there. See how it bled through? So it'll dry. You'll still be able to read it, but it will show. Okay, so I've got that color. I'm going to go in with my sea mint green. And I think the sprayer works. We'll find out. Yeah. Or not. Yeah, there we go. And I mean, I could use the clear, but I'm going to let it be. I think on this one. Use it on. And then I'm going to use the blue-green one, which is Tibetan Poppy Teal. These come in sets of 4, usually. When you get these they're from lindysgang.com, and they're all lovely. Everything they make is great, I think. Let's see if this one, yeah. Okay, and I'm going to let it stay kind of blobby. Well, maybe not. I'll go ahead and use some on that. Okay, I think that's enough spray for me for this time. So I'm going to let those dry. So now it's time to, once they dry, we're going to cut these tags out and ink the edges. So the next time I come back, I'll have that all done. Okay, I am back. Well, when I'm working on things that I'm off camera, I have a little laptop here that I play videos from all different Bible teachers and various things, but today I listened to my old friend Les Feldick, and if you haven't listened to Les Feldick, it's Les, L-E-S, and then it's F-E-L-D-I-C-K, and he has most of the Bible that he's studied through, and he's on TV, been on TV for years and years and years. He has passed away, but his teachings are still out there all over the place. And you could just take little 30-minute bites of the scripture, and he is such a good teacher, and he'll teach you a lot of things you didn't know, I would imagine. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. So back to my tags. I cut them all out and I inked them. And so here's what the backs look like cut out. They're pretty interesting. I like that one a lot with the bird. Got a kind of a wide variety of things. So that is that. So now I'm going to go and punch the holes for the tags. And I was debating whether to do the grommets again, but I think I will just do the little circles, little stickers and ribbons. Okay, so let me get my circle stickers out. I was going to show you this one tag. I got the bleed through pretty heavy. Let's see, was it this one? I thought there's one that was worse. Maybe that's it. And it's still not completely dry, so when it dries down, it'll be a little bit lighter, but even so, that doesn't bother me. But if you like your stuff really neat and tidy, and you're doing this, all you have to do, just make sure that you put a really good top coat of the matte gel on it, and it seals it off. Then you can do sprays on top of it and it won't bleed through. So just be aware of that. So I'm going to get my circles out here. So I have a variety, and it doesn't really matter if they match on both sides, but I might as well go ahead and do that. It'll be quicker if I do that. And if I see a color, there's almost every color on these, so it shouldn't be that difficult. But I want a variety of ribbons, so I don't want to use all the same. Here's some hot pink for a change. I don't use that very often, so I'll try to use a pinkish sticker. Let's see, do I have any purple? I did on the other one. There's a little bit of purple. Be sure I get some of that. A little bit there. Ah. Okay, any other? Not really. Okay. How about orange? Okay, so I'm done. Got the circles on. Okay, and here we go back with the ribbons. So I'm going to come at it a different way, I think. Let me see if I can throw out some different ribbon than what I have. I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing. I don't really think I used. Okay, let me see if I can work those out. I've got a lot of a variety of colors, so I should be able to. So let's see. That was faster to do it that way, wasn't it? If you guys have seen me, I usually try to speed it up so you don't see how long it takes me, because it takes me, it seems like forever sometimes to make my mind up. So that's good that it went quick. And having all these colors on this collaging helps a lot too. So I did my basic Bible basics classes. I have 2 of them that I'm doing. It's a connect group with my church. I think I mentioned it, and got those done, and they were pretty successful, I think. And so we're just kind of laying out how to wrap your arms around the whole Bible, because you know, you go to Bible studies and you get like a study on this book or study on that book, or the preacher preaches on this piece of the Bible. And so you don't very often really hear much about how does it all come together. So that's kind of the purpose of my Bible basics class. So we started out, and I had him watch Les Feldick 1-1-1. And in that one, he lays out a timeline for the Bible. And, you know, sometimes people have trouble listening to Les because he's, you know, I don't know. He's not exciting exactly. I mean, I like him a lot, but he's not, you know, he doesn't have all the bells and whistles that we're used to in this modern age to keep our attention. And he's not, you know, a bubbly 30-year-old woman with beautiful hair. So sometimes people have trouble listening to him, but he will teach you the Bible. And so that one, that particular episode is a really good starting place if you're looking for, like, you know, how does the Bible all come together? Okay, so there they are. Got a pretty good variety of colors of ribbon. And then we also got a good amount. I love this these little word tags to add to your stash. Okay, so that is it for these, and I'm going to stop now, and I will go on in the next video and do some more. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.